Good morning. So today I want to talk to you about choices. So we live in like a super weird world right now, right? Like we're in an election year. There's COVID. People are fighting and protesting. Everyone has an opinion about something. And through our sermon series at church, we've been talking about being engaged and like how do you stay engaged with a mindful spirit. And this morning I'm reading a book on spiritual leadership. And there's just so many things in there that have convicted me, which is why I'm choosing to just sit on my floor, makeup free in my pajamas, braless, to just kind of share with you some of the things that God has put on my heart this morning. And this can really apply into all areas of life because I'm really trying to become a better leader. Just to our team and our challengers. I've really been dealing with a lot of things, experienced a lot of conviction in my heart with having on my work bag and pretty much my entire work life stolen. I am having to really focus on the choices that I'm making. And so kind of the first thing that I felt this weekend was I have a choice whether I am going to quit, give up, or I'm going to find a way to persevere and push through. This morning I was thinking of all the things on my laptop that aren't on the cloud, all the documents I've created, pictures that I've taken. I could just become overwhelmed with the loss. I could become overwhelmed with the loss of the last incredible picture that I have of my grandpa, just full of joy, staring at his daughter in my house. I could choose to focus on the things that I've lost, or I could choose to see this as an opportunity for a fresh start. To remember that picture, man, I'm having a real hard time trying not to bawl right now. That picture is forever ingrained in my memory because I've looked at it every day, probably for 12 years. I can choose to focus on the memory, or I can choose to focus on a piece of paper that I lost. I could choose to focus on the things in my computer that were taken from me and such, like I just feel so completely violated. Or I could choose to see this as a fresh start. The thing is, like, I'm allowed to feel the things that I want to feel, and then I have to move on from it. These things can be replaced. These conversations that I've lost in a book of business, they can be rebuilt. Yes, it's going to take me some time, but I am going to choose fresh start. Yesterday I got in my closet, pulled out some old notebooks, and I'm just going to start again. When you commit to building a business that is living in service to other people, like as a health and fitness coach, my business is about serving other people. It's about helping these women in my challenge group reach their health and fitness goals. It's about helping the ladies on my team reach their income goals, and build the business that they are proud of. And so I can choose to continue to live in my purpose, or I can choose to go down a super negative path and hold grudges and be angry, but I'm not going to live that life. I'm going to choose joy. I'm going to choose forgiveness for this person who violated me so completely, and I'm gonna choose to move on. And while I've been super distracted and unfocused, this morning it's 10:08. I've been up for 3.5 hours, and I haven't really accomplished much because I've been so unfocused and scattered. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out my PD book, and I'm going to just focus on what I can. Most paragraphs I had to reread 3 times because, again, unfocused. And then it was just kind of God's conviction in my heart to, it's simply a choice was what came to mind. I typed it out in a note on my phone. It's simply a choice. It's simply a choice to overcome the crap of our past. I could choose to focus on a sexual assault or a crap relationship with my dad until he, basically took part in shooting my brother 2 years ago. I could focus on all of those things. Or I could focus on how my business has allowed me to heal from my assault, how my dad has been sober for 2.5 years, how we've rebuilt our relationship. I could focus on the negatives in my business and how a hysterectomy pretty much took me back to like square zero this year because I've just been so emotionally, distraught, to be quite honest. Like it's something that I deal with every day. I don't want to focus on those things. I want to focus on my business and the people that I can serve today and the people that I will serve in the future. And so I just really want to convict you to make a choice. Do you want to choose to do the hard things that are going to push you to the next level of your life and your business? Or are you going to choose to stay complacent and say, oh, well, I've always done it this way, or my way works better? One thing that I have had to kind of gut check, self-check when I first became a coach was I had to understand that when I started a business, like it became not about me, but the people that I'm going to help. And in order to serve other people and become better, along the way, I have to just trust the process because Beachbody's been around for 20 years. The scientists, the trainers, the nutritionists, the dietitians, the physicians that all work together to put our programs together, they know what they're doing. So in order to truly be a servant to the people who I feel God is calling me to be a servant to, I have to go all in and trust the process. What does that mean? That means that I need to do what the business, the company says I need to do. I need to trust that process. I know God brought this opportunity into my life so that I could be a servant to other people instead of myself. To hopefully introduce my faith to other people so that they can start their own journey. But first, that starts with me trusting the process. That is my business. And that is following a workout plan, following a meal plan. It's not to say I have to be perfect all the time because perfection is unattainable. And as we've had these conversations, like I don't want to follow a perfect coach. I don't want to follow someone who never wants to have a beer or, a sweet treat or, something like that. But in order to truly be a servant to other people, we have to die to ourselves, right? We have to die to the idea that we know better. And we just have to be a positive example to those that we're going to help. And following a workout and a nutrition plan and getting a transformation is absolutely the best way to grow your business. And quite honestly, you're going to, after a week, 2 weeks, have such buy-in that you're gonna want to talk to everyone about it. But it first starts with that internal journey. Your job is your journey. I say that all the time. But you have to commit to being a product of the product. It's one of our daily vital behaviors, right? Like Beachbody has gone before us to create the way that works, which is why there are multiple 6 and 7 figure earners in this business. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you have to choose to do the tasks every day that you don't see any benefit from right away, right? Like it's like we talk about biblically, like sowing the seed and reaping the harvest. It takes time to build a business. I'm 3.5 years into my business and I'm still growing. I've had some setbacks, but I have chose to get up and fail forward, as John C. Maxwell calls it, every single day. Especially on days like today. I just found out that someone I've known a really long time took his life last night, left behind 2 precious little toddlers. So in the grand scheme of things, my crap being stolen out of a van is like this on the Richter scale. Like, so it's simply a choice. It's a choice to do the hard things that are going to take you from where you are today into the life that you know you're meant to live. If you want to build a successful business, and by success, I mean helping a crap ton of people. Like the money, the ranks, don't even focus on that. Don't even focus on that. It should be in your peripheral. Absolutely, because that's how you get to that harvest reaping. But the sowing of the seeds starts with the people that you're going to help, following that nutrition plan, following that workout plan, and doing the things the tracker says, pouring into yourself with personal development, because the personal development that I'm going to read today is going to affect me sometime down the road. Just like the personal development I've been reading for years affects me still to this day. I talk about the Miracle Morning all the time and how it's completely changed my life. It's made me a morning person. So the seeds that you plant today will come to harvest, but you have to trust that process. You have to die to yourself as a coach and a business owner, and if you follow what that business plan looks like that the company has laid out for you, like, you're gonna build a business. You're not gonna see the fruit necessarily today. Most of the time, people take some time to actually commit to you. You're gonna get ghosted. I had a lady tell me last week that I was rude because I sent her a message. You're gonna have those things happen. That is not the majority of the time. I've had maybe 3 messages like that in my 3.5 years as a coach, and that's probably just someone projecting their ill feelings on me. Most of the time, people are gonna ignore you. They're gonna watch you for a while, and they're gonna be like, "Hey girl, what you doing? Like, you're looking good." But we have to be a product of the product. We have to read our personal development, and we have to find that success in our business so that we have the things to talk about. So it's simply a choice. It's a choice to hit emerald. It's a choice to hit diamond. It's a choice to not do the business activity tracker and not see success in your business. The time's gonna pass anyway, so why not do the hard thing so that you can reap that harvest in a month, 2 months, 3 months? The tracker tells us, like, read personal development. That is the thing that is going to light your fire to help other people. And I always tell people, like, what season of life are you in? Are you dealing with a breakup? Are you struggling financially? Do you want to be more positive? Do you want to focus on leadership? How to become a leader? So figure out what season of life you're in, and then look for personal development that is gonna help you build upon that person that you wanna be in that season of life that you're in. Because if you're reading about, how to become a better person, when you're, maybe struggling financially, maybe read some books on how to take action or things like that. Does that make sense? So just make sure that whatever season of life that you're in, you are reading personal development to help you get to that place. Daring Greatly is one, like Courage, Vulnerability. That is the book that I read that helped me share my first transformation picture online. I still went back to delete it 7 times. I constantly was like throwing up in my mouth that day, like acid reflux, anxiety to the max. But I just kept saying to myself, it's not about me. Someone needs to see that post today. It's not about me. Someone needs to see that post today. So I've been sharing some of Angie's trainings in the team page. I hope you're watching those. I'm not getting a lot of engagement in here, so I hope you guys are seeing the notifications. That's why I tag you. I don't mean it to like be annoying. I just want to make sure that you're seeing the trainings, because I don't just post the things that like I see. I really do like the research to make sure that it's going to help you at whatever time of your business that you're in. So I just want you to think about your choices. I want you to think about choosing to share your journey on social media in your stories or choosing to not. Because if you don't use social media to share your journey, you're missing the boat quite completely. And I shared a video this week, I think it'll post on Wednesday, that Angie did about social media. And you have to use social media to grow that brand. And you don't have to use Facebook and Instagram. You don't have to use one or the other. Whatever works for you, this is your business. That's the beauty of it. You get to create the rules. But you have to make the choice to actually do the things. You need to do that tracker. Read your personal development. Be a product of the product. You have to connect with new people, share your journey, and invite them. You got to follow up. It's just, they have put together these steps that will work for you if you work the process. Right? Like, we're not going to, like I said yesterday, like, we're not going to work our start our meal plan and then get to our goal weight within 7 days, right? Like, a business takes just as much time to build a body. So you have to focus on the choices that you're making. Are you choosing to sit and scroll social media, or are you choosing to take that 10 minutes and just hammer out some invites to people without even thinking about it? You've got to learn to take the emotion out of it. I know that that's hard, right? Because like, we're females, we're emotional, we have all these things going on, we don't want to be judged. Lulu, Are you okay? Lulu. Are you dreaming? Sorry, my dog is like sleeping weird. But you have to make the choice to do the hard things. Make the choice to invite people every single day. Make the choice to go emerald, to go diamond. Make the choice to help as many people as you can. Because when you're focusing on just that person that you're gonna talk to today, like who are you gonna talk to today in your post? You're gonna think, who was Lindy before she started Beachbody? What kind of things did she think? What were the feelings going through her head? What were the insecurities that she was dealing with? Think about those things. And I don't care if you've been a coach for 20 minutes or 2 years. That girl that you were 30 minutes ago when you decided to say, yes, I'm gonna do this coaching thing, that's the girl you're gonna speak to. 3 years ago when you were like, yes, I'm gonna do that coaching thing, and what have you learned over that time? That's the girl you're talking to. So find some coaches online that inspire you. See how they're posting. Look at what their pictures look like. Especially if you're on Instagram, you've got to have some kind of a cohesive look to your feed, because the algorithm is like super weird. They're not just gonna deliver anybody's stuff. Like they want to make sure that you are delivering content that is of value, and you don't have to recreate the wheel. Like what I post on Instagram, I post on Facebook, on my business page and my personal page. And if you don't want to be blowing up your personal social media on Facebook, create a business page. You don't have to use your own personal Facebook to grow your business. You can focus solely on Instagram. Tons of successful coaches do that. Kelsey Hill is a coach. Her coach Emily and I have the same coach. Kelsey was #1 in the network last year. She doesn't even use Facebook. Like she is strictly Instagram. So you can do whatever it is that you choose to do as far as platforms go, but you still have to do the same work. You've got to invite, connect, and share with new people every day. And if you don't want to work weekends like me, then you gotta do extra on the weekends. What I have started doing is I will search people that like Joyce Meyer or Joel Osteen. I found a couple like ladies who love Jesus and they just maybe are like a blogger. And I'll go through and look at the people that follow them. And if they look like someone that I would want to work with, I follow them. And I do that 30 times every day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'll do it on Friday, depending on what my plans are. But usually Monday through Thursday, I'll do that 30 times every day. And it takes some time. Like it's going to take some time. You don't have to do 30. But just know that on Instagram, people are only gonna follow you if they see that you're actively posting and have something of value to share. So make sure that if you are following someone, that when they go to your feed, they're gonna see something that inspires them to take action and push that follow button. Does that make sense? So think about the people that you like to follow. Think about the accounts that you follow now, because those are interests that you already have. So go to those pages, see the people who follow them, see the people who have liked their most recent posts, check out their feed. If they sell another MLM, I mean, unless it looks like something that you would really, someone that you would really connect with, I wouldn't follow them just because they're not going to work with us. And ultimately, like you want to recruit a badass coaching team to help you help more people. So just think about those accounts that you follow and go check out the people that follow them. Be aware of spam accounts. Like if nobody follows them or they've had 0 posts or it looks sketchy, move on to the next one. So then when people follow me back or they watch my stories, I always reach out and send them a message. Hey, thanks for the follow. Looking forward to connecting. Boom, easy cheesy, okay? And then if I see they're watching my stories because they want to know who I am, I send them an invite. I'm like, hey girls. Well, I always say her name. Hey, Melissa, I saw you were following my stories. I'm sure you saw I'm looking for coaches to join our team. Can I send you some information? Would that be cool? How easy is that? So non-committal. I've shared some of the scripts in the team page that I use. Use whatever you want that I have shared with you. Make it your own words. Don't just copy paste it, because if you try to sound like me, like people will probably think that you're insane because I talk weird sometimes. So just make sure that you are connecting with new people every day. You are following new people. You're adding new friends to your Facebook. Or your Instagram. You're following new people. Watch their stories, engage with them, like learn something about them so that when you message them and invite them, you can say, you know, your family's super cute. or congrats on the new puppy, or like connect with them in a way. I do cold message. I've just gotten to the point in my business where I send that, okay, I'm about to get real weird. I have probably added some of you to my team using that message because I have looked at you, I've watched your profile, like I'm seeing the things that you're sharing. And so that message, I feel like, pretty much applies to the people that I want to work with. That doesn't mean that I invite everyone that I see. That just means that I send that message to the people that I feel would work well as a coach on my team. So make sure that you are following the tracker. Make the choice. You can choose to do the things and eventually reap the benefit, or you can choose to not do the things and not get to the income goals or the fitness goals or, the helping people goals, whatever that goal is that you have set out to accomplish. But if you want to replace your income, you have to do the things. If you want to work from home, you have to do the things. You have to get weird and uncomfortable. And you can. You have an incredible story to share. And just the simple freaking fact that you said, yes, I'm gonna become a freaking health and fitness coach, whether you've done a Beachbody workout or not, props to you for doing something outside of your box that maybe makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Props to you, because I've been there. I know how hard that decision was. It took me about 30 days to figure it out, but once I was in, I was in. I did a 21-day program. I had incredible results. I was so bought into this shit. I've been bought into this shit for 3.5 years. And even on the times where I fall off the wagon and gain 10 pounds or whatever, I'm still so bought into this community because it's changed my ever-loving life. I don't care if you've been a coach for 20 minutes. I don't care if you've been a coach for 20 years. It's gonna change your life, but you have to trust the process and do the hard shit, because that first person you add to your challenge group and you're like, hey, you send that share cart and they sign up with their challenge pack, you're gonna be like, yes, life changed. Yes, life changed. And then our job starts. And then we make sure we're running accountability groups. We make sure that we're creating team pages for our working coaches and ask people to join your coaching team. I don't care if you've been a coach for 20 minutes or 20 years, ask people to join your coaching team. This is something I missed the boat on for the first 1.5 years of my business, and I did it wrong. I invited all of the people. I didn't tell people how hard the work was gonna be. Like, put it all out there. Only ask the people that you would wanna go on vacation with to join your team, okay? And then tell them it's gonna be work. They're gonna hustle their ass off, but they can build any life. But you're gonna get a team where people are gonna ignore you. They're not gonna show up, and it's gonna steal your thunder. Trust me, I know. I've added probably 50 coaches to my team in my time as a coach, and look at the numbers of the people on the team page. People quit. They don't try. They don't make the choice to do the hard shit. And it breaks my heart for them, because this business, if you stay focused on helping people first, you will build the thing that you want to build, whatever that looks like. If you just want to pay for your products and you want to be a hobby coach, cool. But you still need to put in the work. You still need to do the hobby coach tasks to help the people. So make the choice. It's simply a choice. It's a choice to do the tracker and not get any rewards daily, or you can choose to not and, just have it be one more thing that, I didn't really put the effort into it, so I didn't see anything from it. And I'm gonna tell you too, if you follow the Beachbody tracker and you only send 5 invites a day, you're not sowing enough seeds. You gotta get weird. You gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta start having the hard conversations, because you have a gift. You have a gift. If you have taken on this coaching business, you have a gift. You have a desire in your heart to make a difference in another human being's life. Do not sell yourself short ever. Read or listen to your personal development every day, because this business is hard. People will ignore you, and you need to remind yourself daily through personal development that the shit that you're doing, the thankless tasks that nobody sees, they are of value, and they will pay off for you. They will. I promise you they will. But you have to make the choice to do the hard shit. You are a gift. Write it down, put it somewhere. I have a sticky note pasted in my office, in my bathroom. It says, you are the problem, but you are the solution. Take responsibility. You can choose to do the tasks on that tracker every day. And in a month, in 3 weeks, you're gonna start seeing the harvest of the seeds that you're sowing. But you gotta go all in. You gotta make that choice. Make the choice to do the hard things. Ask for help. Ask for discipline. Ask for focus. I prayed for focus 3 times this morning. I'm like, Lord, I'm so unfocused. Like between the suicide, between my bag getting stolen, knowing how much stuff that I need to do this week in order to even feel like I've made a dent in catching up, like it's overwhelming. But I choose to say, Lord, please give me focus. And when I start to get off track, tap me on the shoulder. So when you choose to work that tracker, put your phone on airplane mode if you need to, whatever. If you're sending invites, only send invites. Do not respond to messages. And take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just send invites. Don't respond to anything. Then, when it's message responding time, take 15 minutes, respond to your messages. When it's connecting time, just add followers to your Instagram and friends to your Facebook. When it's just time to send new messages to new friends and new followers, just take that 15 minutes to do those things. Become so focused on the 15-minute task that you're doing that the rest of it doesn't even matter. And if you don't get to someone's messages until the next day, that is okay. Set the expectation for people that you are not available 24/7. You're not 7-Eleven. You're a coach with a life. We love what we do, but this is not our life. This is our business. Okay? Yes, this is our purpose. Yes, this is our gift, but it is not our life. We have friends, family, dogs to snuggle, naps to take, yard work to do, houses to clean. So set your times when you know that you can work your business and work your business. But the other times, spend time with your family, spend time with your friends, do the things that fill your cup, because you don't want this business to become a burden. You don't want it to be something that, I didn't send any invites today. Last night, I had sent probably maybe I think 30 invites yesterday. I try to do 20 on my Instagram every day and 20 on my Facebook. And last night, I did yard work. I needed to just get outside and move. And so when I came in last night, I was hungry. Needed a shower, needed to wash my hair. Ate some dinner at 5:30. I lay down on the couch and I was like, I'm going to take a nap. 5:30 last night. I'm going to take a nap. And I woke up at 6:30 and I thought, you know what? I wanted to watch the Bears game at 8:15. So I got up, I had a snack, and then from 7:05 to 8:05, I sent a bunch more invites. I laid on my couch and sent that same invite to, I don't even know how many people. I sent a crap ton of invites. All I know is I have about 20 messages on my Instagram to follow up with today. So what you put in is what you will reap. What you sow is what you will reap. You can make the choice to do the hard things, or you can make the choice to make excuses. But if you make the choice to do the hard things, work smarter, not harder. You can successfully build this business in an hour or two a day, and you can do it 15 minutes at a time, whatever that looks like for you. Okay? But you have to make the choice. It's simply a choice. Hit emerald, hit diamond. When you are focused on helping people, you are automatically going to do those things. When you are doing the tasks that the tracker tells you to do, you are automatically going to do those things. But you have to be very intentional with the time that you're spending. I don't want to work my business all day. My goal, once I get my computer back to organized, my goal today, tomorrow probably, is to work a very focused business day in about 3 to 4 hours. That's my plan. So, make a choice. The choice is yours. Choose the hard way. Don't take the easy way. Everyone takes the easy way. Not you. You are a gift. You have a gift. If you are here, you have a burden on your heart to help other people. Read your personal development. Listen to Joel Osteen. I'm telling you what, you want to be fired up for Jesus and living in your purpose? Listen to Joel Osteen. He's got a podcast. He's got a YouTube channel. I turn him on my TV and crank it up. Do it. Find the thing that's going to fill your cup. You have purpose. You have a gift. You are amazing and strong and beautiful, And next Monday, we're gonna start team calls. Monday team calls, and then I'm gonna do probably 2 focused power hours to start. I'll do 1 in the afternoon and 1 in the evening. So we're all in different time zones. We're gonna need to be open to committing to that team call time because it is important that we all get together as a team and engage together as a team. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making time to work your business today. If you need some help with anything, let me know. Also, check the units section of the team page because there's a lot of really good stuff on there. I've pretty much laid out everything that you need in order to become a successful coach. You just have to simply make the choice to do the work. I can give you everything that you need. I can give you messages and inspiration and whatever, but you have to simply choose to do the work. And it is worth it. The people that you are going to help, the lives that you're going to change, the coaches you're going to meet along the way, they're worth it. They're so worth it. So hope you have a super blessed day, and chat soon. God bless.